Hello everyone, welcome to Plutus IS. Today we are going to talk about one of the very important topic of the UPSC Geology optional paper, paper 2. The topic is about the glycolysis. Okay, so the topic is about glycolysis. Okay, so what is glycolysis? Today first we'll talk about it, and we as usual what we do, that for any topic, such as in the last sections we have completed the series of the translation. So generally what we do, we complete the topic with the help of the PDF, or talking about it, what you can write in the introduction, conclusion, and everything. In that glycolysis process, everyone knows that what is glycolysis process, but there are some basic complications. So in that today lecture of the glycolysis, we simply talk about what is glycolysis, okay, and give a basic information of that. If required, I'll make the detailed the significance and whatever the major points of that, but today we are going to talk about simply the glycolysis, without even talking about the what you write in the introduction, conclusion, and whatever. Okay, so this topic is not only important for the UPSC Geology optional paper, paper 2, but also for the various other examination. If we understand that is a basic thing, what are the phases, where it is occurring, it is also so many, it is very important for that various university exam and the NEET and so many other exam relating with the biology concept. Okay, so about the glycolysis. What is glycolysis? Okay, so here we can say two terms. The one is glyco and second is lysis. Okay, so glyco word is coming from that glucose, right, and lysis word is coming from that splitting, and lysis word is coming from that splitting. That means splitting of the glucose molecule. What is the reference of that reaction? Actually, this is a reference of the respiration process. This is a reference of the respiration process. So of course everyone knows the respiration process, right? Then everyone knows that respiration is an exothermic process. Okay, then this is the one step where we are relating the glycolysis process in the respiration process. Okay, so for the respiration process there's a breakdown of the glucose molecule, right? So actually the breakdown of the glucose molecule, so here the respiration process occur mainly in the three steps. The first is your glycolysis, then mainly the Krebs cycle, then mainly the Krebs cycle, and third is your ETS or C, whatever you want to say, that is your electron transport system, or better say chain, whatever you want to say. Okay, in between that glycolysis and the Krebs cycle, right, there is an intermediate step. There is a intermediate step. What is that intermediate step? That step which is connecting the glycolysis and the Krebs cycle, that is the formation of acetyl coenzyme. Formation of acetyl coenzyme. Okay. So of course we'll talk further about the so many things. So glycolysis mein. So now we're going to separately talk about the glycolysis. Okay. In the glycolysis process, first of all we're going to talk about the site of the process. Okay, so we know that of course there's something, the respiration, we have already understood that respiration is mainly in your mitochondria, but mitochondria is actually the aerobic site of respiration, right? So glycolysis occurs simply in the cytoplasm cytoplasm of the cell cytoplasm of the cell, in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes, of course, in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Why we are mentioning that? Actually, I'll simultaneously I'll give you the reference also. So why we are mentioning that? Because in the respiration process, only the glycolysis is the process which occur in the cytoplasm. Otherwise, the Krebs cycle is occur in the mitochondrial matrix, like here. Okay, and the ETS. Okay, the ETS process occurs in the intermembranous space, right? that is your outer membrane, right? And that is your inner membrane, that is your outer membrane, and that is your inner membrane. And ETS is actually occur in that intermembranous space. So glycolysis is the only process of the respiration that occurs in the cytoplasm. Okay, fine. What happens in this? Here, the one glucose molecule, here, the one glucose molecule breaks down into two 3 carbon compound, two 3 carbon compound, या फिर better like that, 2 3 carbon compound, that is pyruvate. And what we know, the glucose is 6 carbon compound, right? So the glucose is your 6 carbon compound. So yahan tak the formation, and this occurs in the both, this process occurs in both aerobic. What is aerobic? That is presence of oxygen and anaerobic, that is absence of oxygen. Okay, depending the actually how does it differentiate in the aerobic condition, the formed product is the in the aerobic condition, the formed product is a pyruvic or the pyruvic acid, whatever you want to say, pyruvate or pyruvic acid, both thing hai na. While in the anaerobic condition, it is forming the lactate. Okay, these are the basic thing about the glycolysis. Another thing about that is the glycolysis occurs, I think glycolysis occurs, okay, this should not be like that. Glycolysis occurs mainly in 3 steps. Somewhere you also see the 2 steps. How the 2 step, of course I'll talk about in the by making the diagram also. So first you will see the 1 step is your energy. So we can also say write it 2 steps. I'll tell you where the 3 step is involved. So okay, the first is your energy investment step, and second is energy payoff stage, steps. Okay, in between the both, okay, there is a 1 step, that is a splitting stage. I'll talk everything splitting stage. Okay, so what happens, actually it is a 10-step process. It is a 10-step process. 5 are actually your, in that 5 also, in that 5 there's a division of 3 and 2. Okay, so in that division of 3 there's an energy investment, there's an investment of energy. Okay, that means energy, that is your, what is your energy molecule? That is your ATP, right? So ATP molecule is required to occur that reaction. Okay, so that is energy investment. In that your copy also, UPSC, you can write, you can something write like in this way also, you know. And this 2 is your splitting or isomerization also can say. Okay, while the other 5 is your payoff or energy releasing, payoff or energy releasing stage, releasing stage. ठीक है, समझ आ गया? And of course, one of the things here, what we're talking about, that glucose molecule is breaking down, right, with the help of the 10 steps, right? Glucose molecule is breaking down with the help of 10 steps. Okay, so this process occurs, this process involves both reversible and irreversible steps, reversible and irreversible steps. Steps with the help of specific enzymes, specific enzymes. So these are the major things about that glycolysis: the site, the method, the 10-step, reversible, irreversible, energy investment, energy releasing, and this and that. Okay, so now we'll talk about what is glycolysis. So what happened in the glycolysis? Start from here if we talk about. Okay, so first molecule is your glucose. Okay, so first glucose is converting into that glucose 6 phosphate, glucose 6 phosphate, then fructose 6 phosphate, then fructose 6 phosphate, then fructose, of course I'll talk about each thing. Fructose 1,6 biphosphate, I'll tell this thing in the way that you guys will also remember that. Then fructose 1,6 biphosphate. Okay, so we look in that glucose, in the simple molecule of the glucose, suppose that if we are making the, this is your glucose, this is your 6 carbon compound planar ring. Okay, so 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon and 5 carbon. Okay, so यहाँ पे the fifth carbon is CH2OH, sorry 6 carbon is your CH2OH, that is carbon number 6. Okay, so when we are converting the glucose to glucose 6 phosphate, that means in the compound of the glucose there must be addition of the phosphate molecule, there must be addition in the phosphate molecule, right? So where the phosphate molecule is adding, so what we are writing, glucose 6 phosphate. You do not need to confuse it, either it is coming in the objective manner or the subjective manner for the any purposeful examination, right? So here it is already saying its position of the phosphate molecule, that is your glucose 6 phosphate. So यहाँ पे जहाँ पे there was a O group, OH, so there we are adding the glucose 6 phosphate. Okay, then fructose similar. अभी क्या है, ये आपकी क्या होती है, यहाँ पे there's a first step where the energy is utilizing. Okay, and that is your irreversible step, because the amount of energy using it cannot be reversed to back. Okay, then when we are converting the glucose 6 phosphate and the fructose 6 phosphate, you don't need to memorize like that which are reversible, which are irreversible process, if you understand in that way. Okay, so when we are converting the glucose 6 phosphate to fructose 6 phosphate, we just know what is the glucose and the fructose, they are the isomers of each other, right? So fructose का planar structure अलग होता है, ring like structure अलग होता है ना? Basically what we know the difference between that aldehyde and ketone, right? Glucose is your aldehydic carbohydrate, while fructose is your keto carbohydrate or the keto sugar, whatever you want to say. So what we know, यहाँ पे there is not involvement of any energy, and this is your isomerization. This is your isomerization, right? And what it is a phosphorylation. It is a phosphorylation, right? So suppose that if in that energy investment phase, if you want to write like this, suppose that if you want to write like that, the first is your energy investment stage. When you are writing even in your UPSC copy, in your of course optional paper, then what are the major 3 steps here? The first is a phosphorylation. Or because we have already mentioned that it is a 10-step process, you can also write like that. Step 1, what is the step 1? Is a phosphorylation. Okay, so step 1 is a phosphorylation. What is the second process is there? The isomerization. This is the first, this is the second, right? The second process is there, isomerization. Then again if you see the process third, So abhi yahan pe what we are saying, the phosphate is attaching on the carbon 6, right? But here what we are saying, fructose is having that 1 and 6 both. So basically, of course, we everyone know that what is the difference between the bi and di. Bi means when the phosphate, when the two phosphate, of course, bi means two. When the two phosphate group is attaching with the different carbon. Suppose that if we want to say that at the 1 carbon and at the 6 carbon, that's why that it is a converter needed, because abhi whenever we are forming that glucose ka, to ye aapki 6 carbon ऐसे थी, right? Like 6 ring structure. But when we are making the glucose, now we have 1 carbon and 6 carbon both having this attaching of the phosphate bond, right? So now 1 6, right? Fructose 1 6 biphosphate, isn't it? This is a majorly 3. So this is again your phosphorylation. This is again your phosphorylation. So what is the step 3 again? The phosphorylation. Okay. Then we talk about the splitting phase, right? Then we talk about the splitting stage or splitting phase. Okay. So we haven't talked about. So fructose 1 6 biphosphate. अभी भी कितने कार्बन है आपके? 6 कार्बन. Glucose, fructose and everything is 6 कार्बन. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So fructose 1 6 biphosphate is breaking down into the glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate and DHAP. What is DHAP? Dihydroxy acetone phosphate. Okay, fine. So what is your splitting phase? The 6 carbon compound is breaking down into 3 carbon compound molecule and 3 carbon compound molecule. Yes, both are isomers of each other, right? So yahan pe this is a reaction, this is a reversible reaction, right? So yahan pe aapka ek carbon banta hai, there's a one glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate is forming and one DHAP is forming, and both are the 3 carbon. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, of course, right? But the actually for the further process, like this is a 1 2 3 4 5 steps, right? यहाँ पे आपका ये fifth stage होता है. Later we'll do the numbering. So in the further process, the glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate involves. There's not the involvement of the DHAP, right? So glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate goes into that further reaction. So if I just want to erase it, okay. So here again, this is okay. So better we do the numbering at the similar time. So this is your step 1, this is your step 2, this is your step 3, this is breaking down your step 4, and this is your step 5. Okay. Now we are continuing with the glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate. Okay. So glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate converts into phospho 3 glycerate. Then it is phospho 3 glycerate. Then phospho 2 glycerate. Of course, this is again the isomerization. Phospho 2 glycerate. Then again यहाँ पे there is using of NADH. Phosphofructokinase की help से what we are making? 1,3 biphospho glycerate. 1,3 biphospho-glycerate. Then what we are making? Phosphoenol pyruvate, and then pyruvate, Okay, now count the number of steps. So here the first 5 reactions has occurred. Here there is 6, here it is 7, here it is 8, it is 9, and it is 10. That's how the glycolysis process occurs in the 10-step process. That is your pyruvate. Okay, so here we are continuing with the 3 carbon compound. So this is also 3 carbon compound, 3 3 3 everything. Even the pyruvate is also your 3 carbon compound. So better we can mention like this. So this is your 6 carbon compound. 6 carbon compound. This is here 3 carbon compound, 3 carbon compound, and यहाँ से आपका कंटिन्यू 3 कार्बन इन्वॉल्व होता है, एंड पायरुवेट इज ऑल्सो योर 3 कार्बन कंपाउंड. ऑफ कोर्स this reaction 3 carbon compound, the reaction is actually occurring with the help of the so many enzymes, है ना. To summarize all of this thing, we can just see it here. Just a minute guys. So we can just see it here. This is your whole reaction. So we can see in that reaction with the help of the chemical compound also. Okay. So what is the first thing here? The first thing is here the glucose, right? We can see the structure of the glucose. ग्लूकोज से आपका ग्लूकोज फॉस्फेट बन रहा है, तो एक आपका एटीपी यहाँ यूटिलाइज हो रहा है ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट में. ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट टू फ्रक्टोज 6 फॉस्फेट इज योर आइसोमराइजेशन. सो यहाँ पे देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ एडिशन ऑफ और द यूजिंग ऑफ एनर्जी. Fructose 6 phosphate is converting into the fructose 1,6 biphosphate. That means 2 phosphate is adding at number 1, at number 2. So यहाँ पे this is second use of the ADP molecule. Then in that fructose 1,6 biphosphate, what we made the dihydroxyacetone phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate, right? So glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate के बाद what we have made, sorry my bad, I think I have written something a little bit opposite there. So glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate से 1,3 biphosphoglycerate. यहाँ पे there is a using of the NAD to NADH. This is your substrate level phosphorylation. This is your substrate level phosphorylation. ठीक है, यहाँ तक आपका up till here the step 5 is your energy investment stage. यहाँ से आपका energy payoff stage है. That means we are getting the energy. That means total use of energy is a 4. In total use of energy in the reaction is 4, in which 2 ATP is using and 2 ATP is getting. So exact net amount of energy produces is 2 ATP. ठीक है, that is a substrate level phosphorylation. ठीक है, then 1,3 biphosphoglycerate से 3 phosphoglycerate. यहाँ पे again biphospho था ना, there was a 2 phosphate molecule. Now in that 3 phosphoglycerate there is a 1 molecule of phosphate releasing. So again 1 ATP is releasing here. Then 3 phosphoglycerate से 2 phosphoglycerate. This is your again mutase, right? Similar है, बस 2 कार्बन पे वो phosphate group चला गया है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे this isomerization only 2 phosphoglycerate से phosphoenol pyruvate. But phosphoenol pyruvate still has a 1 phosphate group, right? Phosphoenol pyruvate, when we are making the pyruvate, we are again gaining that 1 ATP energy. So 1, 2 through 2 ATP is using, and 1 or 2 ATPs we are getting in the direct form of ATP. Just a guys minute, because I have mentioned something a little bit wrong there. Okay, 1,3 biphosphoglycerate. One three by phosphoglycerate. Okay, then phospho 3 glycerate, and here phospho 2 glycerate. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे आपका एक 1,3 बाइफॉस्फेट से NADH से वो निकल रहा है, और एक आपका यहाँ पे निकल रहा है. सो इन शॉर्ट यू कैन सी द हियर. ओके, सो जहां पे भी आपके ATP यूज होंगे, ठीक है, वहां पे आपका जो एंजाइम होगा उसका होगा काइनेस. So first is hexokinase and glucokinase, both are using here. Then phosphoglucoisomerase, because isomerase is in there. Again we are using the energy. Then phosphofructokinase, ठीक है. फिर यहाँ पे 2 molecule है, it is just breaking down. Then fructose biphosphaldolase, ये that is just a simple splitting process. Okay. Then here we are using that 1,3. यहाँ पे आपका when glyceraldehyde 1 molecule. Now we are if we are talking with respect to the 1 molecule only, then we are saying that 2 ATP. But if we are talking about the 2 molecule of the glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate, then energy calculation will be different. The total energy calculation occur in the lastly, and when we complete that glycolysis and formation of acetyl coenzyme, every step there are also a formation of the NADH. Then in the Krebs cycle there are also formation of the NADH. That is something different. Okay, so NADH से जब हम लोग यहाँ पे बना रहे हैं, तो ये आपका ग्लिसरॉल्डिहाइड 3 फॉस्फोडिहाइड्रोजिनेज, यहाँ पे आपका NAD, यहाँ पे आपका ग्लिसरॉल्डिहाइड, यहाँ पे भी दिस इज आल्सो योर एनर्जी मॉलिक्यूल. ओके, सो हियर the 1,3 biphospoglycerate, इसका एंजाइम क्या है, फॉस्फोग्लिसरेट काइनेज, बिकॉज ATP is using again. Then 3 phosphos से 2 phosphos, this is your mutase. यहाँ पे this good enzyme enolase and PP and then pyruvate. Look again यहाँ पे when we are making that pyruvate from that phosphoenol pyruvate, that is a pyruvate kinase. So what we got it here, So basically what we get it here, that the step is not need to as a rectification. We just need to divide the 3 2, then again 5, energy, investment, splitting, and the payoff stage. And simple is the reaction to remember the enzyme names also. Okay, so whatever the other things of the significance or the inhibitor, if you guys want, of course I can add it in the next video. Otherwise this is the sufficient, the significance it is occurring in all the in all the living cells. Of course this is one of the major step. Anaerobic का condition अलग है when we are forming the lactate and everything, but for the glycolysis process only this is a sufficient thing. Thank you.